Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of They Are Billions.
Episode 8. No, sorry, 9.
You got it right in the blooper.
I got it right in the blooper, you're right. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a blooper reel when we can figure out how to stitch them all together without a giant watermark.
If anybody has any suggestions for editing software that doesn't cost like $9.99 a month, please let me know.
Yeah.
Alright, so where were we? We were expanding. I want to get some basic walls down in case of a mini horde. Right. That's important. So we're expanding with power out there. And I don't have any wood for once.
Soon.
And I'm out of food. That's not okay. $14 there.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Oof. Are they? Any sign.
My bow and arrows are
Alright, once we get 5, I think I'm going to start exploring. A little. And one thing that does suck is we're going to have a really long wall here. A really long wall. That's going to suck. And I need our Tesla tower to do what I want to do. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to use these rocks to my advantage anyway. What I can do is start with the walls here. So the plan is 8, and then the walls are going to go diagonally. Use that tree to my advantage up to here. Wait, no, one over. There we go. And then it's going to go straight across, or one more than straight across.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, another hunter's cottage for more food. And what do we want? We actually have enough workers for once, but I need a higher population anyway. And more wood's always good, so I guess we'll get our sawmill going somewhere. Wood, sure. And then we'll get some tents going. Love it, row. And we're going to take these 5 lovely women with all of their inappropriate comments, and we're going to start expanding outward.
With all of their inappropriate content.
Whoops.
My bow and
Not what I
arrows are
meant. Oh, there's one more? Oh,
Yes,
oh no.
tell me.
Go join that group.
Be quick.
I wish to make up for my lack of commentary in the previous video, even though it's even later now at 10 o'clock. So, the new question I have for you all. I've already asked what's your favorite movie, and this is going to be similar. If you have a favorite
Attention.
cult movie, or movie with a cult following, I should say,
Attention.
please let us know in the comments. Personally, I think my favorite cult following movie, and
Infected Executive.
different people have different definitions for a cult movie. Personally, I don't count more well-known movies or series. I already said in the previous episode that my favorite movie is The Princess Bride, and some people count that as a cult film. I personally don't, because it's very well known. This is the most hipster thing I'm ever going to say and or said, but I consider cult films to be ones that weren't widely advertised. Maybe they weren't widely like a hit at the box office. Maybe they didn't have a huge budget, and maybe they're films like
Kung Fury.
Okay.
I'll give
It's
my
gonna cost you
example.
double.
Yeah, please do. I have no idea what you're doing.
There's a film called Cube, which came out in the late 90s, I believe. It's a Canadian film, and it's really, really good. Surprisingly. It had a prequel and a sequel that came out later on, and they were bad. But Cube is actually really good. It's a unique concept. It's similar to Saw, and that series is widely known in the sense that people are selected for seemingly random reasons, and they're placed into this giant underground,
Oh, here we go again.
basically complex thing called the Cube. They wake up
What?
in a room of a singular color,
Roger that.
and there's a door on the floor, the ceiling, and
Yeah.
all the walls. In the last episode, or
This better be
no,
good.
in the Bit Blaster episode that we uploaded earlier today, I mentioned that I have a friend
Gotcha.
named Matt. He's the one who told me about it, and he's also seen
Yes.
the prequel, but he hasn't seen the sequel. And um, the premise of the movie is that
You
a bunch of
again.
people wake up. I think there's
better
6
be
of
good.
them or 7 in the main group,
Okay.
and then there's one guy who's separate that you see at the very beginning, and they're trying to work together to escape. And it's got a lot of psychological elements to it, and the plot is unfolded gradually, and it's a very interesting watch. The second movie, for reasons I won't go into too much, wasn't good. Um, I'm not really one to complain about how a movie looks because I enjoy old movies with bad effects like the original Star Wars. Not the remasters. I mean like the original Star Wars without the bad CG. um, but the CG in Cube 2, I think it's called. Um, and it has a subtitle, but I forget what it um, is really, really bad. And the story is all over the place, etc., etc. And the prequel explains things, but it also kind of like adds stuff that was
Yes,
really
tell me.
unnecessary
But be quick.
in terms of like it would have been more mysterious and it would have fulfilled the less is more trope very well if they had left out certain details. But if you're going to watch any of the ones in the series, I recommend just the first one
Gotcha.
because it's a really neat movie. It's a bit ambiguous in like a few things that happen. Um,
What is going on here?
I never explained further on what the whole Get Out thing was related to. Not the movie Get Out. The movie sucked.
They got
Um,
me.
Basically, every door, aka the 6 in the room, lead to a separate room of a different color. And that room has a chance to be trapped
Building
with
completed.
anything really. It could be fire, it could be acid, it could be
Oh, here we go
spikes,
again.
it could be wire like razors, stuff like that. So these people are they have to make their way through this giant underground facility, and I can't really think. And they have to figure out like what rooms are trapped, which rooms aren't, and it really shows how people begin to think once they spend enough time basically secluded from the rest of the world.
Yeah.
The acting is criticized in most reviews I've seen, but I really did not think the acting was bad. But maybe that's just me.
My
Maybe I have a
bow and
terrible
arrows
eye
are
for
ready.
bad acting.
You again.
I don't know.
Roger that.
But right, what's a film that like generally is unheard of, but you really enjoy?
Attention. Building
Other
completed.
websites claim that the Evil Dead series is cult. I wouldn't call that cult if you offered me money.
Yeah, a lot of people know it.
Yeah, like a ton of people know about it. It has its own TV show, which went on for like 4 seasons, and I can't remember if it's canceled.
Hi, Mikey.
Yeah,
Apparently, I'm online.
playing New Vegas because you booted up Steam again.
Alright, so what am I gonna need? What am I gonna need? What am I gonna need?
Um,
I'm going to need houses. For houses, I need more food. For more food. Oh, man, I'm having issues with that.
I actually rewatched the Evil Dead series, and I probably have like the most backwards opinion of anyone who's seen the series. People often say that the second one, including John, is their favorite, but I personally think
Like the first one better.
No, I like the third one.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm weird. Um, I because of how the second movie was, and like they had to recap the first movie, the pacing was bad. I'm gonna say it. The pacing was really bad in the second movie. Um, and I don't know. Obviously, the point of the movie was to be ridiculous. Like the first one was all horror. The second one was ridiculousness. But the third one, I honestly feel. Oh, and also, the series emphasized gore. Gore was a big part of the series. And the third one has the least amount of gore of anything in the series. And there are some crazy moments in the third one, but I feel like the third one had just a better
My
story to
bow
go
and
off of.
arrows are ready.
But that's just me, and I didn't think I was gonna like it. I've never seen the TV show though. However, I did play because Ash became a
Great.
playable character in the video game Left 4 Dead back in April. Not Left 4 Dead, Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
Back in April, and I really liked his perks, or I should say one of his perks, because only one of them is good. Um, but Dead by Daylight has been just plagued with killer names complaining on the Steam forums, and it's really hard to deal with. So I stopped playing that after, because I got it in December, right after the Killer Code Legion was
My
released,
bow
like a
and
few days
arrows are
afterwards,
ready.
and I played it basically every day with a bunch of my friends.
Arrived at the station.
But it was so bad. Like the community for Dead by Daylight is just atrocious.
Attention. Building completed.
Alright, I think I'm gonna worry about clearing up here, that way I can start getting that iron, that way I can start making soldiers, and with soldiers I can start worrying about starting to actually kill them. Now,
I like how you walled off the iron.
yeah, I just realized I could have just gone a little higher and made them whatever.
Arrows are ready.
It's fine. I never actually looked. They might be carrying them around, but I think it's more like SimCity 4 style. Every now and then one will pass, but not when they're actually carrying it.
Defenses are being attacked.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
If they don't have to physically carry it back to your base, that would be really neat. Because,
They don't.
yeah, once again, comparing it to Stronghold Crusader, you basically, because you have like an actual stockpile, like,
My bow
tile,
and arrows are
and first off, that can fill up with any material.
They are
So,
trying to break
basically everything you have needs to be near that stockpile, which is absurd, because everything is always really spread out. Everything gets put there, except for money. Flour, food, wood, stone, I think stone.
Building
I know iron does. And once that fills up, you gotta make more, which isn't hard, but
What do you want?
once the farmers make the wheat, people need to process it into flour, and then the flour needs to be brought to the bakery and made into bread. So personally, I was never really
Okay.
like able to immediately start
My
feeding my
bow and
people with
arrows
bread
are
that I
ready.
made. I had to buy some first.
Okay, I have plenty of wood. I need to do something with this wood. Like, build a second layer of defenses. So I'm thinking I go... Pink. 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 And then, with that being all placed, I'm going to go along these lines. That way I could box this area off again. And I'll box this area off again from up here too, just to be safe. Plenty of stone. Out of food again.
My bow and arrows are
Food is
ready.
my #1 issue. I'm gonna try working my way up to whatever this food store is because I am having so many issues with it. Like, I just cannot get enough food right now. Need 30 wood. That's depressing. That's 30 wood. Alrighty then. So much food.
My bow and arrows are ready. What? Are you sure?
Want that food.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Want that food. And then there was silence. And then the video got a dislike. And Brendan cried.
Well, I just talked for like 10 minutes straight, so
My bow and
I
arrows
know
are
you're
ready.
focusing on this game. But
Yeah, I just don't know what to talk about, man. I mean, I could tell stories and stuff like that, but it's like, that doesn't have to do with the game. So, right now,
literally none of my commentary.
whoa, what is going on up here? Like, I know that's the dead town, and I'm not gonna go anywhere near that. I'm not gonna touch that with a 40-foot pole, but there's like buildings and stuff and railroad tracks. We're gonna take a look at that. Hopefully my archers don't die on the way, though.
Building
The
completed.
adventure.
My bow and arrows.
Oh, there's more on Dead Town. Oh.
You again.
Oh, back up. Back up. Alright. The rest of you are going to stay back. We're going to sacrifice one person. We're going to call her Barbara.
Goodbye, Barbara.
Barbara, your one goal is to get to that food.
My bow and arrows are
Okay, that's
ready.
only 2, so that's not too bad. Run. Run, what are you doing? No. Don't. Come on. Ugh.
My
It's
bow
through.
is
No!
F.
Okay, well maybe Joanne can make it through then.
That's a lot of friggin' zombies. There comes the
My
train.
bow and arrows.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe Joanne can make it through.
Gotcha.
Now that Barbara kind of looped them all together. Come on, Joanne. Come on, Joanne. Come on, Joanne. Oh my god, no. Joanne, you're so
I
close.
hope you're not wasting my time.
Why are there so many friggin' zombies out of the town?
Well, what's that? Is that food too? Yeah, that's food.
What's
Alright.
up? Any infected
Marceline,
around?
go get that food. Now, Marceline, I believe in you. Not only are you going to get that...
She walks into something and then you die. It's time to stop.
Yeah? Why? I'll be right back, guys.
It seems I shall be providing more commentary in his absence. You know what? I'm going to propose a second question for the day. What was your childhood go-to either game console or game in general? Personally, I didn't get a whole... I really wasn't a console person as a kid. I had a Game Boy, and my favorite game on it was probably Lego Star Wars 2. And for some reason, that's like a joke as of recent, but yeah, it only had the sequels on it, and it, you know, it was good, but it was a Game Boy game, so like, you know, the later ones were like fleshed out. The ones on other consoles were fleshed out more. I also had the complete saga on Wii, and that was a lot of fun. I have The Force Unleashed. I still have all those games, but they're old at this point. I think the Lego Star Wars one is like just aged beyond like
Alright, I'm back.
almost
Sorry.
usability.
I can't believe Marceline couldn't even get one food crate. There was like 4 zombies. 4 zombies.
She walked into one.
And then died.
Yep. How do I shot bow?
Okay.
Yes.
I believe in you,
What the hell
Marceline.
kind of name is that?
Okay, this is Marceline 2.
Gotcha. My bow and arrows are ready.
Marceline II.
Great.
The greater Marceline. not doing too bad so
The
far.
walls are under attack.
Okay.
Sounds interesting. It could be worse.
Jesus.
Straight to the heart.
Oh wait, no, I didn't need to attack.
Did you like attack maneuver?
My bow and
No, I
arrows
actually
are
clicked the
ready.
attack button.
Manny.
This is not the time.
This is not the greatest time
My
to say
bow and
anything,
arrows
game.
are
Like,
ready.
you have a friggin' like
Yes.
swarm of baby spiders following you.
Whatever you say. As long as you pay me.
Oh lord.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
And this is why we
Great.
built walls.
You again.
Anyway, in the meantime, I actually realized that I have like a massive
What?
pile of 12 rangers that are ready to come out.
Yeah.
First off.
What do you
Second
want
off,
now?
what is going on up here? Third off, what is going on up here?
What is that?
That is a dead building. And fourth, let's actually protect this then. No, I can't place it there. Damn it. We'll do it here then. There. We'll basically go straight across. Alright.
What? Okay.
Okay, they should be falling back. Yep, another one should be moving up. They'll
Our
defend that wall.
defenses are being attacked.
Okay, you're going to want to patrol across
You call
the base of
that
this
a
wall.
plan?
Yeah. Marceline V2 actually made it.
They
I'm
are
kind of proud of her.
attacking the colony defenses.
My bow and arrows are ready. Aren't there other units to bother?
They are first off going to be group 2,
What?
and they're going to attack and
Great.
move their way back up.
They are
My
trying to
bow
break
and
through.
arrows are ready.
Okay, where are they trying to break through? That's an issue. No problem.
The walls are under attack.
Alright, we're gonna
You're
pretend this
gonna
is...
pay me
Oh,
for this, right? Aren't there other units to
okay,
bother?
we're gonna pretend this is still Marceline V2.
Gotcha.
Our defenses are being attacked.
What is going on? Okay, they might need actually some support down there. We're gonna check that out in a minute. Let's just really quickly do this sally with Marceline
They are
V2
attacking the
again.
colony defenses.
She did a really good job. I'm proud of Marceline V2.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
Marceline Jr.
Take my arrow.
You can make it. You can make it. Nope. I keep on accidentally right-clicking on zombies. Come on, Marceline V2. You have served your colony well. What?
Bow and
No way.
arrows are ready.
No way.
Juke.
Yes.
They are trying to break through.
Okay, I hear that they're trying to break through. How bad is it?
Really?
There's like one left. It's fine.
Is there an order down there?
You call
The walls
that
are
a
under
plan?
attack.
It's all good.
Yes.
Marceline V2,
Yeah.
you have done the world proud.
You again.
Because now,
This better be good.
I finally have enough food. 80 now. Because those boxes give you a food production stat, which is kind of like OP. But it's okay, because I like OP. There. And then... That's kind of a rock in the way. We have to find another place to expand. Alright, but we got some wood going on. First off, repair everything. What's not repaired? There's an enemy close to my wall somewhere, and I'm not sure where. Oh, right there. Okay. Right. Walls. We're gonna build walls, and then after we have walls, we're going to build... We're gonna build... Wow, I'm blanking here. Houses. More houses. Lots and lots more houses. Okay, I actually didn't want that there. Now I'm looking at it. Good thing it's paused, because when it's paused, you get a full refund. We want that there. And we're out of that. And do I need wood to build tents? No. No, I do not. Coolio. Alright, be that way. Very sparsely populated with tents, but alright.
Oh yeah, when you were AFK, you missed my proposed second question of the day because I didn't know how long provide more content. So, as a child, what was your go-to either game or more broadly game console?
Xbox 360.
Okay. Yeah, I figured that would be your answer.
Xbox 360 with my brothers. Good times.
Any game in particular that you just like
Halo.
adored? Halo 1 or 2?
3.
Okay. Your opinion is wrong now.
Really? You didn't like Halo 3?
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest.
here
I've
we
only
go
played.
again.
I played the first one a bit, and then I played the second
My
one.
bow and arrows are ready.
Halo 3 honestly probably has the best gameplay. Like, the
My bow
first
and
one's
arrows
super
are
open
ready.
and really nice. The second one's super repetitive, but still really nice. And the third one is both open and a little bit less repetitive.
Attention. Building
I
completed.
have Halo 4. I've never played it because the Xbox 360 friggin' made me pay $40 for a title screen. It downloaded the game, and then I booted up, and it's like, okay, make your guy and like tag and
Wait, for what?
360.
Halo 3?
Halo 4.
Yeah, Halo 4 sucked.
Did it?
Yes. And then
Mark-
Halo
Mark
5
and-
isn't a game. We don't speak of it.
Mark and Jarrett like Halo 4.
No, it sucked. It wasn't the worst game ever, but it sucked. Halo 5 we don't speak of because
What?
it shouldn't be allowed to be a game.
Okay. I'm probably going to get the Master Chief Collection when it comes out on
Roger
Steam
that.
because it's gonna happen.
I have the Master Chief Collection.
My
It's alright.
bow and arrows are ready.
I like the original graphics. I don't like Xbox One. I've said that before. Oh my, I need more food. Who would have ever guessed? Alright, let's see how many more colonists this little area brings in, though.
A new task. Yes.
Okay, all the zombies are being attracted to me. That's not okay. We're
Gotcha.
gonna fall back. I think I actually pissed off the town, which is not recommended. Alright, so I have to clear up both towns. Well, I got some steel incoming now,
Arrived at
so
the
I can
station.
start focusing on that. I need food for steel. I need food, Will. This is bad. I don't know what to do about this. I'm literally inhaling all the food on the map right now, and it's not enough. Alright, I'm gonna need more power, so... Got plenty of workers and stuff, so that's not really an issue.
And would you look at that as the timer? While I'm checking my phone for text messages.
Yeah, so the next big thing is coming up here to eat all the foods. Which I'm not exactly sure how to do that, because there's a town in the way, and 26 archers is not enough to clear out a town.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Oh, wait. Maybe
yes,
it is.
tell me. But be quick.
Anyway, this is gonna be the end of this episode, though.
Attention. Building completed.
I literally had no commentary at this part because I'm checking for new messages on my phone.
I'll worry about figuring out those walls in a minute. What? That should matter. Oh man, this corner's a mess. this.
You again.
Attention.
A new
Building
task.
completed.
Alright, so that's the end of this video though. Talk to